It's the moment y'all have all been waiting for here. We are about over a day now into MLB the Show 22. So it's time to kick off our No Money Spent series this year. We got No Money Spent episode 1 coming at you. In this series, we're going to go through, follow along my progress as I build my squad. No money spent. What am I doing? What programs am I tackling? How am I going about making some stubs? How am I working through the collections? And more importantly, how am I building up the squad so we can tackle ranked seasons and hopefully make the World Series, get all of our collections done, have more subs than we know what to do with, all no money spent. If you're wanting to build your squad, this is the place for you to be. Follow along with what I'm doing here, and I promise you, you're gonna have a squad rolling in no time with a ton of subs to go along with it. While these videos will be regularly updated here on the channel, I plan on doing a lot more of the No Money Spent series this year than what we did last year. If you want to follow along every day live, be sure to hit up my Twitch channel in the link in the description down below. We're grinding just about every day live, going through building out our No Money Spent team, playing ranked seasons, BR events, going through the offline modes. Everything is happening over there, so be sure to stop by, swing through, ask me any questions you got. Just come hang out with a group of people building up their squads as well while we're all grinding the game together. So you just started, you loaded up in the Diamond Dynasty. Maybe you had early access and you've gotten a bit of a squad built out, or you're watching this with the standard edition and you're watching it after the full release has happened, or you're getting in preparation for the full release. Let's go through what I've been doing so far. You can see we got 130k stubs right now, but I got a lot in orders. I'm guessing I'm closer to about that 300, maybe 350,000 stubs right now. We've built up our stub count quite a bit. The squad, it's not looking too crazy at all, but the squad will make a lot more sense here in a minute when I'm talking about some of the things that I've been doing to help build up my squad. We'll come in here as well with our programs, and you can see we are at 109,000 XP already in the Face of the Franchise program. And that is where we're going to start here with our No Money Spent grind with these new featured programs. It is the main hub of content in this game, especially in terms of acquiring free content. The majority of that is going to come here through these featured programs. So if you're ever at a moment and you don't know what to do in MLB the Show, you don't know what you should be doing next, come in here and work through the Face of the Franchise program. I'm just about 10,000 XP from unlocking my first Face of the Franchise card from the AL West. I'm hoping for my very own Texas Ranger Corey Seager to hold down shortstop, second base, wherever he ends up for me. He'd be holding that down for quite some time. Only 10k. I'm gonna get that in no time. Gonna be acquiring that card and debuting it in our first ranked seasons game as well, so be on the lookout for that coming around in the near future. But I've come through, I've done the collection, I've gotten that all-star Babe Ruth. That's acquired me another 10,000 stubs. I haven't done the exchange for 10,000 XP. I don't think that's worth it for 150,000 exchange points. I did do the showdown for 15k, and I've been working through these legends and flashbacks missions as well. That's why if you notice my squad, it is a ton of these gold players right here. We got Trey Mancini, we got Mo on the team, Aaron Sanchez, Paul Konerko, Cliff Loy's on the team, Armin Killebrew, Jim Edmonds, Chris Davis, Griffey, all of those guys have made on the team. And as I've been going through the USA Conquest map, I've been having these cards in there. So you can see here, we'll come into our legend and flashbacks missions. We're almost done with this Jake Lamb. That's going to give us 500 XP. Is 500 XP much? No, it's not much at all, especially when we're talking about hundreds of thousands of XP. But every single number of XP we can get, that does count, that does add up. If I'm going to be going through the USA Conquest anyway, we might as well tackle 2 birds with 1 stone here and knock out this Jake Lamb player XP mission as well. Get another 500. You can see Mancini we're done with, Dibble we're done with, Konerko we're done with now, Edmonds, Breakout Burnett we're really close to, Killebrew we have done, Seaver we're making a lot of progress on, Chris Davis is done for, Goose we're about halfway done, Griffey we've started on, Klaas we're getting there, Sanchez is done. In total, all of these legend and flashback missions, that is giving you 15,000 XP. In addition, of course, to all the in-game XP you're getting as well. And if you notice, this is just the week 1 legend and flashback missions. There's going to be a lot more added as well. So you want to stay on top of that versus getting behind the 8 ball, having to play catch up. My main focus as a no money spent player has been coming through and completing this face of the franchise program. Because again, we're going to get 6 non-sellable face of the franchise players. So guaranteed that 6 of these cards are going to be on my team. And at 90 overall, as a no money spent player, that is going to be extremely valuable. 6 guys that I can be the cornerstones of my team for my first ranked seasons games that I can build around and make my decisions from that point. Now the other 6, those are sellable. We may end up selling those, we may end up keeping those. We'll have to see as we get there. We'll be talking more about those in the future as we get to those points, because we still have a lot of XP to get before that. But definitely these non-sellable, all 6 of those are 100% going to be on my squad and going to be cornerstones of my squad for quite some time. Those are going to be the guys I'm relying on to get me wins in ranked seasons. As you can see here, I have a large chunk of the USA Conquest map done. We got a handful of games left, a solid chunk, but basically just the East Coast left. We have this knocked out, and I've been able to make a ton of mission progress through doing so. Again, we've been using those gold players, knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. As we complete this, of course, we're going to get these missions as well, where we're going to attain some more XP as we get through these in these prospect choice packs. Let's head on over to the market real quick just to look at these prospect choice packs, because again, as a no money spent player, these can be pretty valuable. Coming here to our series, go to prospect, and these gold ones selling for 4,000 to 5,000 stubs a piece. Some even as high as MJ Belinda is here, touching 6,000 stubs almost. A lot of stubs in these prospect cards. You get 2 per division, so you're getting 12. If we're selling them for 5,000 stubs a piece, that is 60,000 stubs we're able to add to our bankroll immediately out the gate. Or with those 12, we'd be halfway to getting the Adley Rushman 91 overall prospect catcher as well, which looks like a really solid catcher option out the gate. Personally, I've been selling mine. I want that bankroll to continue to increase. I need more and more subs to work with. We'll take a look at my active orders list. You can see it is a lot. We have a lot of active orders. It's going to take stubs to make stubs. I'm coming through here, and again, it's all about efficiency for me as a no money spent player. We have to be more efficient than anybody else. So that means while I'm doing conquest, I'm gaining progress towards my face of the franchise program through those missions. I'm also acquiring these gold prospects that I'm selling to increase my bankroll. And then of course we head back into conquest as well. Take a look at some of these other rewards. Once I finish up this map, of course, we will get the Mike Piazza as well in our 10 show packs. Nothing to scoff at there. You never know when a Mike Trout is going to pop up in the show pack. 45 XP as well for getting this Piazza, which as an 88 overall, catcher can be a thin position. This is a pretty solid catcher day 1 for your no money spent squad. If you can knock out this map, of course, we're going to acquire this Didi Gregorius as well and this Kerry Wood. Not really going to use these 2, but going to be valuable collection pieces later on down the line. So I like to get this USA Conquest map out of the way, especially since I'm getting a lot of progress towards the face of the franchise program as well while doing so. Now, of course, if you're already done with Conquest, maybe you've done some of those other Conquest maps as well, the hidden maps, the starter maps, definitely worthwhile to do those with some of those rewards. You can also do the same thing in mini seasons. Put together your team the way that you need it to be put together and come in here and attack mini seasons. Because again, we're having more goals, such as this 89 Evan Longoria, another card who early on in the game can be a valuable no money spent piece. He has a pretty solid archetype with a little bit more power than he does contact. I wouldn't hate acquiring this Evan Longoria at all. Plus, we're getting all of the stubs, XP, and packs from completing the mini seasons. Lots of value in coming through and being successful through mini seasons. We're going to get a lot of program progress. We're going to go a lot of stubs and XP and packs to go along with that. Again, talking about efficiency, this is a very efficient way to do that. If you wanted to as well, with the event currently being all players eligible, you could hop on with your gold players, your legend and flashback golds from the program, throw them on your event squad and get your parallel progress through there. And while you're doing so, you're also obtaining a lot of things. I would definitely recommend, if you're a no money spent player, coming through and trying to at least get 20 wins in this event. The event is not going to last long. It goes away on the 8th. It's not here for a very long time. I would come through and try to get 20 wins as much as possible. We're going to get some packs and subs along the way with more XP, This Soriano right here, we'll see what they're selling for. Selling for 18,000 stubs right now. This Nolan Ryan selling for 24,000 stubs right now. If you sell those start off kickstarting you making more progress in the collection. If you don't sell them, they're probably going to go up in time value-wise and be solid pieces for your Legend and Flashback collections too. And a guy like this Soriano, pretty solid card out the gate, and a card we can get for free just by obtaining 15 wins. If you notice, my trend and theme and idea out the gate is where can we identify and obtain free cards. We can obtain free cards from the Face of the Franchise program. We can obtain free cards from the USA Conquest map. We can obtain free cards from mini seasons. We can obtain free cards here from the event reward path. So 20 wins, not a whole lot with only 3 inning games, and knock that out over a couple days, but it does in the 8th. Events are going to be really rapid this year. Seems like we're going to be getting a ton of event rewards. I believe we're getting 5 events here just in the first month of the game. And as a no money spent player, one of my favorite avenues to make stubs, to build my squad, is going to be through events, because we're getting packs, we're getting XP, we're getting stubs, and we're getting player rewards as well. It's the holy trifecta of everything we're trying to do as a no money spent player, all bundled up into one. And you get to parallel some of your favorite players as well. One of the more underrated modes here for no money spent players is your Battle Royale, specifically our BR program. You don't have to be cracked out to go through the BR program. Of course, if you're a no money spent player and you can go flawless, you can go 12-0, you can get those 12 wins, you should definitely do that. I highly recommend doing that. But for just your average player, the BR program has a ton of value. Again, something that only lasts 17 days until it refreshes, but we're getting packs, we're getting stubs, we're getting our bronze, silver, and gold player programs. As we get through here, we got a ballin pack. We got Larry Doby here. Can be a solid addition to your squad, or you can come through and sell him. Once we get to 100 points as well, we have the BR program choice pack. We get one of these flawless players. They sell for a ton of stubs out the gate, where you can utilize that to build your no money spent squad. And as the program continues, we have more stubs, more packs, even some more XP as well. Not to mention, these gold players can have quite a bit of value out the gate, as can the silvers, as can the bronzes. You're going to get one of each of those. So we're getting 4, 8, 12 cards that we can either use for collections, possibly sell to build our bankroll, or in the sense of some of these golds, maybe they end up making your squad. Definitely a lot of value. We see a ton of XP here as well. Let's just go through and count it up. We have 5,000, 7,500, 10K, 1250, 15K, 1750, 20K, 25,000 XP, bonus XP just through coming through and completing the BR program. Definitely worthwhile to do so. Only have 17 days. You can usually knock it out over the span of a couple days, throughout a couple runs. Your first entry is free as well, and of course we're getting stubs back. So as long as you're making some progress, you're going to get your entry stubs that you're spending back through the program choice packs or through the subs. Lots of value returned from this. Another super underrated method for building your no money spent team, especially in terms of gaining SP, progressing through that featured program, and acquiring subs, is our ball player programs. They're back again. If you played 21, you probably know how valuable those were. They are valuable again this year. I'll look at this program here. I'm onto the silver power program of this ball player. As you can see, we have 1,750 XP trickled throughout here. One thing to note, whenever you hit these stub goals as well, you get 1,750 XP to go along with that too. So in total, we're getting about 18,000, 19,000 XP through all these. Not to mention, we're also getting random perks, batting perks, dynamic perks, equipment packs, gold perks here, another batting perk, more equipment, more archetypes. If you're pulling diamond equipment, that can sell for 50 to 60,000 stubs. If you're pulling diamond perks, those can sell upwards of 10,000 subs, and even some gold and silver perks are selling for 3, 4, 5,000 subs a piece. You extrapolate these out over a ton of choice packs, a ton of perks, you're making a ton of stubs while making 20 to 30,000 XP progress, plus the XP that you're getting from the game. So make your ball player your road to the show guy. You're gonna build out your creative player to possibly add to your squad while also making a ton of stubs and XP. Throw it on beginner difficulty, because it's all just stat based. You don't have to be on any certain difficulty. You get 3 extra base hits, you get 5 stolen bases, you get some extra base hits, you repeat a couple of these, you throw it on beginner, you just hit a bunch of dingers, you'll fly through the program. Next thing you know, you're going to be rolling in stubs and XP. I definitely recommend, if you've done everything else, if you've done your conquest, you've done your mini seasons, you made some progress on the event maybe BR as well, and you're just kind of sitting around looking for something else to do, or you just want to change it up a little bit and maybe do a little bit more of a mindless grind while you got Netflix up on the background, or a Twitch stream, maybe twitch.tv/Ance Armstrong. You just vibe it out, hanging out in chat there. You want to be grinding in the background. Ball player, great way to do that, to just kind of casually grind and still make some really, really awesome progress as a no money spent player. Now, of course, in addition to all that, we are going to be working the market as well. I'm going to have some more videos coming out over the next week. Of course, we got Market Monday coming up on Monday, where I'm going to break down all the best ways to make stubs in MLB The Show 22 in launch week when the full game officially drops, based off what I've learned so far from the opening weekend. Be sure to sub to the channel if you're looking forward to seeing that. I'm going to make sure y'all are rolling in stubs and got God squads as no money spent players. If you do notice, we didn't really talk about ranked seasons too much. Got to build out that squad before we hit in ranked seasons. Let's get our 6 non-sellable face of the franchise cards, trickle in a couple other diamonds as well, get a squad rolling so we can go in and attack ranked seasons out the gate. If y'all enjoyed this no money spent episode 1, breaking down what I've been doing so far to build my team in MLB The Show 22, definitely be sure to leave a like on the video so I know that you want to see more of this series. I want to pump out a ton of this series this year. If y'all are enjoying it, you'll want to see more, let me know and we will make that happen. As always, until next time, I'll catch y'all around.